Hi, boys and girls. I wanted to share a story with you today, and it's a story about something we saw in our Zoom meetings that travels to Mexico. So on my Mexico card, we have a picture right here of the Monarch Butterfly migration. So that means trip or travel from place to place. They're traveling from America down to Mexico. The butterflies up here in America will travel down to Mexico every year. When the weather gets cold up here, they will travel down to where it's warmer in Mexico. That's the migration. And so we're going to take a look at a book that I have on the monarch butterfly, and that's the butterfly that travels to Mexico every year. So Monarch Butterflies by Gail Gibbons. A monarch butterfly settles on the leaf of a milkweed plant. She gently presses a tiny egg to one of its leaves. The egg is the beginning of another. What do you think the egg is? The beginning of another monarch butterfly. That's how they begin. It's summertime in the north. A breeze stirs the stem of the milkweed plant. The monarch egg is white and shiny. It is the size of a small dot, and it sticks to the leaf. So it's right there. Kind of hard to see. There it is. When the butterfly lays the egg, she makes a sticky substance on it, and it will stick to the leaf. Wind and rain cannot make the egg come undone. It cannot loosen it up. It's so sticky. She made it just right. In a few days, the egg hatches. Out crawls a small caterpillar. First, the caterpillar eats the eggshell and then chews away at the milkweed leaf. The egg of a monarch is almost always laid on a milkweed plant. The plant will be its food. Yep, you can see it already started eating the leaf. Now, the caterpillar will eat and grow, and changes will begin. It breaks out of its old skin, showing a new skin underneath. This is called molting. For 2 weeks, the caterpillar eats and eats and eats. It molts about 5 times. Finally, it is a full-grown monarch caterpillar, about 2 inches long. You can see it getting bigger in each picture as it eats a little bit of the leaf, and it eats more and more until it gets this big. Now something wonderful begins. The caterpillar creeps to the stem of a leaf. It attaches itself to the stem and drops down head first. The caterpillar's bright colors become greenish. It does look more green. Then the skin changes and it moves up to the top. A new strange form appears. It's called the chrysalis. The chrysalis is like a blanket that is wrapped around the body that is growing inside. At first, the chrysalis is long and soft. Then it shrinks and hardens and becomes a light green decorated color with gold dots. Inside, the monarch butterfly begins to grow. About 2 weeks later, the chrysalis changes again. It turns gray-green before becoming transparent, see-through. Inside are white dots and orange and black lines. You can see that it's looking more like a real monarch butterfly. The chrysalis wiggles, then it splits open. The butterfly begins to pull itself out. The head and legs appear first, and then the rest of it slides right out. The wings are tiny and stuck together, and the butterfly's abdomen is big. So this is his abdomen. It is bigger than the wings right now. The abdomen becomes smaller when its fluid is pumped into the wings of the butterfly. Then the wings become bigger. A caterpillar has turned into a butterfly now. This is called metamorphosis, when it changes. Metamorphosis. You can see the butterfly now. The butterfly sits quietly for a few hours, waiting for its wings to dry and harden. At last, they begin to move slowly, and then the wings beat faster and faster and faster. The butterfly flutters up toward the sky. Monarchs have a bad taste and will make a bird or an animal sick if they are eaten. Oh, so wasn't that wonderful? God made the butterfly so it could protect itself. It does not taste good to other animals. They do not want to eat the monarch butterfly. So most of them are left alone. The other animals know. There are many parts to a butterfly: the scales, the wing, the head, the antenna. The monarch butterfly only flies during the day. When it rains, the butterfly stays dry, hidden under the leaves. Yep, he knows how to protect himself under the leaves. Fall is now on its way. Soon it will be getting cold. If the monarch butterfly doesn't fly south where it's warm, the monarch butterfly will die. So once again, it goes up into the sky. The butterfly will take a long trip to a warmer place. This is called migration, taking that trip. So God designed the monarch butterfly to know exactly how to take care of itself. When it gets too cold in one place, it will migrate to a warmer place. The monarch will fly to where its ancestors have always gone. Sometimes they will fly to the very same tree that their grandparents and great-grandparents went to. This is kind of looking like maybe that's in Mexico. Other monarchs keep appearing, making a cloud of orange in the sky. At night, they will rest in the trees. Remember, they just like to fly during the day. Sometimes they fly up to 12 miles an hour and almost 100 miles in one day. There could be over 1,000 butterflies traveling all together. 1,000 butterflies traveling together? Wow, that would be beautiful to see. They fly to places such as Florida, California, and Mexico. Those are places where it is warm. Some butterflies migrate 4,000 miles, and they will stay south where it's warmer throughout the winter time. So here you can see America, and these arrows are showing where they're going to fly. And they can fly down to Mexico, where it's very warm. Some towns and cities are proud to have the butterflies visit them. They have festivals to celebrate their arrival. Oh, so all the people come out and dress up and have festivals. The Butterfly Festival. Children will dress up for parades and butterfly costumes. Sometimes there's a band and visitors come from all around to see the butterflies. Monarchs can cluster together. Thousands of them can cling to one tree, and it becomes a butterfly tree. We saw pictures of that in our video. Trees that don't even look like trees anymore. They're covered in so many butterflies. In the spring, these butterflies will migrate north again to the fields of the milkweed plants. So in the spring, they'll head back up north, and they have plenty of milkweed plants up there for the butterflies to eat. Oh, and this shows how you can raise a monarch butterfly yourself. And some of our friends have done that. The end. Oh, and there's Mexico, where they like to go in the wintertime and stay warm. So I love what God did for the monarch butterfly. He made them just right to know how to take care of themselves, and he made them so beautiful for the people to watch and learn about and study. I love the monarch butterfly. I hope you enjoyed our story. Bye-bye.